I want to pick on a point that you raised about people who argue a lot, and that's the normal base. Normal people get angry a lot specifically. So I'm like you, I'm a very chilled out person. I don't really get angry very often. And if I do, then I normally, well, in my mind, there's normally a reason for it, but it's like once every 10 years I get angry.
Mhm.
But I find it, as an onlooker, exhausting seeing people who are constantly angry. But I also know that you get used to those behaviors, that they become your pattern of normality.
Well,
So
I think
if
that's
you're
why it happens. That's partly why it happens, because
exactly,
people get the idea that you're supposed to do that in a relationship.
yeah,
And maybe in their family, when they're growing up as kids, their parents argued all the time. So now they have this model, conscious or unconscious, but a lot of it's unconscious, that
absolutely.
the way two people demonstrate loving each other is that they fight all the time. Okay. Now, obviously, in a relationship, there's always going to be opportunities to fight all the time because you're going to be bumping up against the differences between the two of you all the time. Different desires, different attitudes, different tastes. So you could always complain and argue if you want to. But if you have it in the back of your mind that equals a healthy relationship, then you're going to do it because you think that's what you have to do or what society is saying is the norm. When it's really, like you say, you and I have relationships where we hardly argue at all with our partners. And a lot of people think that's like Martian behavior, that you're not in the real world. Well, we are. We just don't get caught up as maybe we have some intuitive understanding of these three filters that we don't get caught up in the, quote, truthfulness of them all the time. So we're not angry. We may not like what's going on, but we don't get angry about it. We don't fight about it. We're not trying to change the other person or fix the other person, which partly comes into it. Because again, it's the idea if you are critical, that person will change their behavior, and that's part of what drives the anger. So there are a lot of other things, including the fact that a lot of people feel like if they have a lot of anger in their lives, they're just stuck with it and there's nothing they can do. Okay, but we're talking right now about all the things you can do to lessen anger and to eliminate anger, actually. And if you'd asked me in my 20s and 30s, do I think there's any probability that I would stop being an angry person, given all the things I tried that didn't work?